Taking Charge, Stories of Success and Self-Determination. Brian.
The most important secret
to success for me
is perseverance.
is perseverance.
I'm never giving up.
I never give up. Justin.
You have to have good skills in whatever you're trying to be successful in, and you have to have a lot of encouragement.
Amanda.
My high school newspaper teacher, he really helped me get through high school.
David.
You have to be doing everything you need to do, you know, classes, homework, papers, more homework for yourself. You have to be motivated to do it on your own.
Michael.
You have to persevere and you have to do. You can't be a passive participant in life.
Success is how you define it. It's deciding where you want to go in life and finding a way to get there. For some of us, including people with disabilities, there may be obstacles to overcome. Everyone has challenges, everyone has choices, everyone can find their own path to success. And almost everyone has some help along the way. Sometimes technology provides that help, playing a role in personal, academic, and professional goals. And sometimes it's people. We can learn from these young men and women who are pursuing their dreams and making a success of their lives. When Todd Stobelfelt meets someone new, he knows that his disability is probably the first thing they notice. So he likes to address it immediately.
It's a good icebreaker. People want to know. This is obviously attraction. You know, they're interested. They want to know. That's humans. And so I find that it's really easy for me to talk about it. I'll get it out in the open and get it over with, and then we can move on with our conversation. I don't mind, you know.
Todd uses a mouth wand and computer to make a phone call.
At Todd's first job interview, he hadn't mentioned his disability over the phone.
This is John.
Hey, John, this is Todd, Cortex.
Todd, my man, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing, bud?
Good.
When he arrived, there were some awkward moments as the interviewer rearranged his office to accommodate Todd's wheelchair. But the interview quickly moved to the important questions.
The second question was, well, how do you use a computer? How can you program? So once I told him about my assistive technology, and the third question was, how much do you want? And once I told him, it was, you're hired. Can you start tomorrow?
Todd chose computer programming because he knew there would be a great demand for his services. He also wanted to make money as quickly as possible so that he could support himself. From the time he was paralyzed at 8 years old, his mother nurtured the idea of independence.
I got home from the hospital and she said, you're moving out when you're 18. You know, you're going to get a job, you're going to go to school. I'm not going to take care of you the rest of my life. And she's always been a fighter, and that's how she grew up with her mother and her father. And so she installed that in me, and I took off with that. So we're fighters.
Todd needed that fighting instinct. At 3, his father was killed in a motorcycle accident. At 8, Todd's childhood changed even more dramatically. Todd and his cousin found his father's old guns and started playing with them.
One gun we were playing with was a bolt-action .22 rifle. I loaded it and I gave it to my cousin. Basically, he started looking at the gun from his story, flipping the trigger and the safety off and on, and shot me right in the chin.
At first, Todd didn't realize what had happened. When it finally hit home, he needed all the support he could get from family and friends.
We all really pulled in together and became one big support system. And we drew in tight and we became a big family. And so when things started happening as far as, oh my gosh, you know, I can't walk. I'm never going to walk again. I'm never going to be a true man. You know, I'm inadequate. How am I going to provide for my family? You know, those things start coming in, and that's when you start getting a little bit emotional and start going through some serious, some brain things as far as what am I going to do.
His faith and his family helped Todd move on. He left bitterness behind, enjoyed high school, and went on to technical school. Today, technology is vital to his career, helping him perform a job he likes.
Well, one obviously can't open the door. So basically, you know, you can set up automatic doors off of switches and things. So they set that up on my wheelchair, and that's how I open a door at home and at the office. And as far as computer working, it's real simple. On-screen keyboard with sort of a stick mouse, sip and puff. You know, 1 puff, single click, 2 puffs, double click. You know, and that's what I use. And then it's just a simple book stand and a mouth wand for magazine turning, paper turning. And that's really it. Good evening, Carol. I'm home.
Hi, Todd.
Todd lives on his own, pays for his own attendance, and enjoys his work. At some point, though, he plans to return to college for a career change. He'd like to work with people in some way. And he wants a schedule that allows for family time.
I definitely want to get married. I want to be a good dad. I definitely see myself in that future. I plan to be sort of an independent type, my own boss, make my own hours, so I can adjust to that schedule. And you also have to adjust to your disability. You know, your disability is in control of you, and you're along for the ride. You can't tell your body what you want to do, it tells you. And you gotta learn to listen to it and take care of it.
With his strong determination, there's no doubt Todd will succeed.
I set high goals. I need to set high goals. I need to set goals that are so far out there that, you know, can anybody reach them? And then so far I've reached every single goal that I've set. And I plan to set every goal and reach them with complete success. And